When you waste your seed, it is absolutely self-destructive. It destroys the powers of self. It takes you away from your own internal greatness.
You had a moment of relapse.
I relapsed, yeah, this was a month ago.
So you masturbated?
I masturbated. I didn't have sex with a woman, I masturbated. And actually...
Why didn't you choose to have sex with a woman?
Because I don't misuse our women. That would have been totally different, because I know that I'm not looking for a relationship. I know I'm not looking for a queen right now.
But what if you met a woman that only wanted to do that as well?
You know that you are also participating in misusing a woman by watching porn? That's even the most highest state. It's like fucking a stripper or a prostitute, because she gets paid to
all of it is bad.
Know how to have control. Semen retention can take over you too. If you don't have control over semen retention, it becomes a problem. That relapse, I can't agree with that, brother. I can't. You would have been better off doing 20 more years of just holding it in,
or just going to have sex with a woman.
Yeah, or having sex with a woman. Yeah. With a sexual, because the intentions is actually better.
Yes.
You know?
Go Capone. Yeah.
Yo, guys, man, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? We are back with another one. It's Roy Gaines. And yes, we are in Miami. I have two special guests for you guys. But before my guests, I gotta let you guys know we are talking about semen retention today, guys. Semen retention. Feel me? To my right here, my brother from another mother.
Go Pump. AKA just smash that subscribe button below, but don't smash my girl. And we good?
Smash this girl.
Don't do that.
To my left over here, we got my
Jack the Ripper, JAQUETHERRIPPER, Instagram, at Jack the Ripper. How y'all doing?
Yo, man, and the other time, you know, I was out here, we linked up, and we had a little nice discussion about semen retention, guys. So we recapping on that, seeing how everyone's progress has been, and seeing if it, you know, has helped us, and how it has helped us in what way, shape, and form.
Yeah.
I know my guy Ripper's been on a 3-year diet of semen retention, man. How's that been, bro? It's been 3 years, right?
Yeah, in the beginning it was a roller coaster ride. I was relapsing in the beginning. In the beginning I was really finding, because I wasn't educated when I first started, it was really just my own judgment. But then I started studying as I got further into it, like a year, 6 months, a year, 2 years, and I started becoming more educated, not on just the benefits, but what's the point of semen retention. And refraining from that is actually what, of course, because we all work out, and that was a big part of it as well, just establishing a discipline and keep intensifying your workouts. But the mental and spiritual benefits is what I learned later. So yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride, but anytime this life is about overcoming. Anytime you overcome, the universe rewards you. Overcoming trials and tribulations. It's not going to be an easy path. It's not going to be an easy road, especially when they promote it so, like they promote it so heavily, so recklessly in this society.
On everything, yep.
So that's the main thing, is overcoming. Even if you relapse, even if you fall short, don't be too hard on yourself. Just always get back on it and stay disciplined, stay genuine and sincere, and don't be your own worst enemy.
Ah, that's nice and genuine. I can't knock that. Feel me? Ripper in the building. Bam, bam. Go Coupon. You got a lighter?
Nah, bro. I don't have a lighter, bro.
How has your journey been with semen retention?
It's been cool, bro. Like I tell everybody, I say this story all the time. You know, the first time I did semen retention was for 4 years when my mom sent me back to Nigeria. I was put in a position where I can't have sex, because the women over there, they didn't want to have sex with you unless you're willing to marry them. And the ones that did want to have sex, they were prostitutes, having sex with multiple men, 12, 10 during the day. So I couldn't take that risk of having sex with them. But now I do it in a sense where, like, I just have sex like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. That's pretty much it. Like,
why? Why every 2 or 3 weeks?
Because I need to conserve my energy, to work out, to focus, to think. You know, when you do something, this is what I noticed. when you do something repetitively, it's always going to be on your mind. If you work out a lot, that's something that's always going to be on. You're going to wake up like, oh, I got to work. This is the work I'm going to do today. Blah, blah, blah. If you wake up, if you're, whatever your job is, oh, this is what I'm doing. We shoot videos. Oh, this is the type of videos. It's always going to be in your mind. So, like, sex is not really something that should always be in your mind. I mean, it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. We procreate with that, which it is. It's a beautiful thing, but it's not something that should always be on your mind.
They've made it so unnatural in this society, like the way the way they promote it, the way our women dress, all of that. So oftentimes it's on your thoughts just off the environment.
Yeah.
Not that we even trying to think about it, but you see a big chick walk down the street, it's, you know, that's, as a natural man, you're gonna be like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the whole point of it is self-control, self-discipline. Don't let it master you.
Yeah.
Even if you relapse, like I say, even if you fall short.
So I remember briefly discussing with you earlier. You was telling me that since the last video to now, you had a moment of relapse.
I relapsed. Yeah, this was a month ago. So the whole
how did you relapse, and like,
well,
what caused that relapse? You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, it was one of those moments where I was like, it had been so long. So, and then I was
3 years is a long time.
And I was talking about it to so many guys was hitting me up about it, like, and I'm just putting it out there, and I'm like, I wonder what it's like to actually do it again. So it was like a scientific experiment. So it was just something it was under control, but I did it just to remind myself why I'm on this journey, because it's been so long. It was like, why am I doing this again? I know why. But I was talking about it so much, and so many brothers was reaching out because they was inspired by that last video we did. A lot of brothers was inspired by that. So and it was giving me it was reminding me of, well, I did it to remind myself, damn, I forgot how that felt. You know what I'm saying? So it was really just an experiment, but I only did it once, and I haven't done it since, and I'm not gonna do it because I have it totally under control. It was more of a scientific experiment, but not something where I'm just gonna indulge. Hell no. I'm telling you, it's destructive. When you waste your seed, it is absolutely self-destructive. It destroys the powers of self. It takes you away from God's favor. It takes you away from your own internal greatness. So
when you say waste your seed, what do you mean?
Ejaculation.
Ejaculation. So you masturbated.
I masturbated. I didn't have sex with a woman. I masturbated. And actually,
why didn't you choose to have sex with a woman?
Because I don't misuse our women. That would have been totally different, because I know that I'm not looking for a relationship. I know I'm not looking for a queen right now. So for me to go out here and do that would be even worse in the sight of God, because that's not, to misuse our women is like a strike against you in the universe.
But what if you met a woman that only wanted to do that as well? What if, like, she didn't want a relationship? She didn't want all she wanted to do was have some fun with you that weekend too.
Well,
you do live in Miami.
Yeah, it would be my fault to allow that, though, because, you know, they follow our lead as young guys. The women follow our lead. We're the head of women. So a woman can't make me deviate. But most women that are destroyed in America is because they've been with nothing ass dudes. When they come across the gods, righteous men, we can bring our women up, we can purify them. But most of the women that we see have been destroyed by guys who just full of self-hatred, don't know themselves. Insecure.
Can I give you a little fact? Did you know that in African culture, and he's African as well, he can atone for this, women are actually the leaders. They're the one that provides in the family, not the men. They're the leaders in their family.
Right. But
why do you feel as if men have to lead a woman? Because if in where we naturally came from, our ancestors believed that women were superior in those aspects, whereas, you know, men will go hunt, we go get the fish, right? We bring it back, she'll take the fish to the market. And because she went to the market with the fish, she can negotiate how much money she's getting and giving, especially when she comes home to her man. And he's like, how much money we made today? Yo, man.
Yeah.
Someone stole all the fish.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why do you feel so stern that a man needs to lead a woman? Because I find that in many situations, a woman can lead and you can be a lot more successful. But, yeah, why do you feel like that? I want to know.
And the way this society has been structured, even in Africa, because Africa has been conquered by our enemies. So a lot of the upbringing in the circumstances are based upon not our natural culture, but something that has been forced on us.
So you're saying that men leading women has been forced on us?
No, women. When you say women, like in this society, they promote the woman more so. They get more the attention and benefits and all that because, especially in our culture, they want to crush us. You see, they want to crush the black man and then put the black woman forward. And it's in the scriptures too. Pharaoh killed off all the boy children and spared the females. That's how they decided, okay, if we're going to give anybody justice or reparations, it'll be the black woman. We ain't got nothing for the black man but a bullet.
I actually disagree with that, my brother.
But let me finish, because the point I want to answer that.
Women just not too long ago, under 100 years, were just got the rights to vote.
Yeah.
Black women.
Yeah.
They just started, like, voting.
We did too. We did.
No, we've been was voting.
The black men.
Black men. We've been voting at that time.
Okay.
Black women just was able to. They just now got the rights not too long ago, as far as like more recent than the men. Black men. So when you say that black women are being put in a position where they're being almost cradled as the black man has to suffer, that's not the case.
No, that's the narrative that they're creating. I'm not saying that's for us.
No, but
that's
we all have struggled.
Right, but
especially as black people.
But my point is, they don't want men to lead the woman. They don't want
I
that.
Definitely
they want to feminize
agree
the
with
man.
Ripper about that. As far as like the system, child support is a perfect example. You know what I mean? It's like they give the woman the power as far as the family situation. You know,
to crush out the male.
To crush out the male. It is a system for that, but still knowing that, okay, even if you're with a woman, a god and a goddess, it's 50-50 as far as like what are we gonna create? How are we gonna create this empire? It's not only the man. We're gods and they're goddesses.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
You have a child?
Yes.
Are you on child support?
No.
You're not on child support. Why?
Why am I not on child support? Because
Look at the camera.
because of my child's mother. She chose not to do that.
She chose why? Why she's choosing not to do that? Why do you think, in your own opinion?
You know, because I'm providing for my son.
Oh,
I'm giving him money.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. So it's because you are in your son's life and supporting your son. She's like, hey, I don't need to do that. I have a child as well, so I'm not on child support, yet I'm here doing videos with you guys, telling you that we need to stop putting black women down, talking about the system that we put ourselves in those situations. If you're on child support, that's your fault.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
That's your fault. That's not the system. No. The system is made so that they can make money. It ain't made for you. So if you on child support, that's your fault. Yeah. If you are in your child's life in a way that you could document, especially 2022, you can document the shit where you go to the fucking courts, you can show them, yeah, I paid this, I'm here on this day, I do this, I do that in the court. Like, you know what, nah, he's the provider, because you wildin', shorty, you a stripper, and you taking him to court because you mad.
Brother, I can't. Not everybody can have that situation, brother. There's people that do what we do, and they have spiteful baby mothers that still try to just...
How do you know? How can you speak for them? Because you telling me off of your experience or theirs? Because based off my experience in life and what I do see, because my father wasn't in my life, so his ass was on child support. I'm in my child's life, so it's going to be hard for her to put me on child support, bro. How can a mother... And I'm not knocking it, because even you and your baby moms are not together, bro. How can a mother that hates you, she obviously don't fuck with you because y'all not together. Feel me? Let's say she don't like you because you and your baby moms hate each other sometimes. Me and my baby moms, I won't say hate, but sometimes we want to, you know what I mean, tear each other's necks off. You know what I mean? And at that time, we like, yo, no. The baby's what's important. Let's do this for the baby. So it's not about the system. You can work this only. Listen, you're supposed to walk on the sidewalk, but you see people walking the street. The fuck? The system is made and you can always go around it, especially if you have money.
That's a fact.
So the more money you have, what is child support if you're a billionaire? Here, take $1 million every month.
That's a fact.
What are y'all complaining about? We talking about semen retention right here. We talking about semen retention right here.
You
feel me?
But I want to say
because hold on, no. You cannot lower your vibrations in many ways.
You gotta let me explain what I meant.
Hold on.
Okay,
You can't lower your vibrations. You can't say that because watch this, right? Did you plan on having your baby?
No.
I didn't plan on having my baby. So I lowered my vibration according to what you would say, right? Or what other people would think, according to their religion, according to their beliefs, according to whatever. And guess what? The most beautiful thing came out of that, bro. A newborn baby, bro. Which I'm in her life, and I can see that growth. I can never, ever feel so amazed. I could be sad. I could have a bad day. I walk home, she running to me, boy. I'm on automatic. There's a spark inside of me, bro, that just lights up that nothing else can do. No spliff, no weed, no drinks, no drugs. There's nothing, no workout can do besides lowering my vibrations to getting that energy. Feel me? So I'm sorry. I love y'all. You
But
feel
this
me?
what I was.
But
I want to add to that.
you need to practice semen retention when you cannot focus.
Because that's
not just because. Because there it makes no sense. You see, he got lost in his journey. He said he had to figure out why he did it again. Why he did it again. And for some reason, he didn't relapse in a way for him to feel the graciousness of a woman. Because maybe that would have made him continue.
Broly, don't talk for me.
He decided. I said maybe. I'm not talking for
me.
I'm talking for myself. Because in my experience, I have a beautiful. Look at this family right here. At some point in time, my brother right here, look at the family if you don't mind. Look at the family. He said yes. The father said yes. Look at this beautiful family right here. He probably lowered his vibration 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. It's like 6 kids right there. Now he has a beautiful family. So guess what that means? When you find a woman, or ladies, when you find a man, and you guys' energies all can, feel me, match each other. That means that when you connect it, you will only elevate with each other. You don't need to stop and be like, yo, no, hold myself. No. Free yourself. Free your mind. Free your body. Free your soul.
What are you basing that knowledge off of?
Love.
What are you basing?
Love is
what
the
is
most.
love?
What is love? One of the most powerful energy that you can feel on this planet.
What is love by definition? What is love?
I don't care about what your definition is.
No. Don't deflect. Answer the question. What is love?
So
since you mentioned,
let's go to Google then. You want the exact definition? Because I'm telling you my definition.
But I want to explain.
And you still asking me.
Broly,
so I'll tell you
what
Google said.
You asked me the question. You haven't stopped talking and let me explain myself.
Oh, I think my phone died.
Explain yourself, and I also want to
got a little passionate. So I love what I'm talking about.
Okay, because this is my point. I wasn't talking more system. I was talking natures. I was saying that the woman will submit to a God. Their nature is to submit to us. They want to submit to us. They're not going to submit to no punk or no nigga that's not providing, that they don't see that light in, they don't see that God in. They're not going to submit to that. They only going to submit to a God, a righteous man of God. That's their nature. So I wasn't talking about the system. We already know what that's about. I'm talking about our natures, what God has made. Damn what man has made. That don't hold no weight. What God has made is what we need to focus on, nature. And a woman's nature is to submit to a man, whether they admit it or not. And a lot of them would agree that they are looking for a real man, that they suffering from the lack of manhood.
And the fact is that I understand what he's saying about manipulating the system, but also there's no way in hell you can manipulate a system if you're not aware about it. There's no way in hell, listen to what I'm saying, there's no way in hell you can manipulate something that you're not aware about. Yes, be aware about the fucking child support. Know that there is a fucking system that is made to bring down men. And that's how we're going to manipulate the shit. That's how we're going to change the whole shit around. You can't just be like, oh, fuck child support. No, know about the shit. And I'm talking from experience. I don't want to put my business out there, but I was actually in a very fucked up and vulnerable state when I first found out my child's mother was pregnant. And I was also, I don't want to put my business out there. I didn't know nothing about child support.
That don't matter. You talking about your feelings.
It's not my feelings, bro. I'm telling you.
You telling me about your feelings? Everybody was fucked up when they found out if they have a baby mom and they're not.
I should not feel fucked up when I have a kid coming. Bro, I should feel beautiful like you said. And I didn't because of child support, bro. Because I thought I was going to be. I'm telling you that I was threatened up on that, bro. I was threatened on that.
That's why you're not with her.
But still, though, like, if I was more aware,
that's your fault.
I understand that. But if
I was more,
with her. Okay, I'm not saying that's
So whose
not my
fault is
fault.
that?
I'm not saying that's not my fault, bro. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. If I was more aware at that moment, I would
That
be
fucking
I
can
would
lead
be-
to babies and child support?
No, I'm not talking about the moment I'm having sex with her. The moment that I found out she was actually pregnant, I would not be all fucking sad. It's energies out here, bro. No one should be sad about having a kid come into their life.
Moral
Like
of the
you said.
story. Moral of the story. Make sure if you sleep with her, you are willing to not only marry her, probably, possibly, or have kids with her.
Don't sleep with her first. That's the point. Get to know her first. Court first. Don't have sex with
That's
her.
the whole point of semen retention.
Discipline. That's why you should be practicing semen retention.
changes
Because you
everything.
can't think straight. You're always thinking about sex. And yeah, the world is walking around with big booties and the titties that is out, but they don't want you to look at it. Like, it doesn't matter. Focus. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes the whole time. Fuck her head up. Like, why is he not looking at my titties?
But righteous code of conduct as well.
While you take off your shirt and she stare out your whole everything. It's crazy.
But let's take it to another level.
Discipline,
Let's
you
talk.
will see.
Let's internalize the righteous code of conduct. Let's take it even on a higher level.
What is a righteous code of
Listen,
conduct?
you're cutting
Who
me
gave
off.
you? Who
Broly.
gave you these? Who
Broly.
gave you these?
Broly, listen.
I'm sorry.
Listen.
I'm so
Listen.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
The whole point is righteous code of conduct is what we got to focus on. Righteousness.
Fuck is that?
Righteousness is what distinguishes right over wrong.
What is right and what is
Would
wrong?
you listen when you're right?
Let him finish talking and then you attack, bro.
When you're
Sorry.
right,
I'm not trying to attack.
and you're
go
there's a yardstick of what's right and what's wrong. Most of us don't know that yardstick. That's why when I mentioned the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, the last semen retention video, a lot of people was like, okay, Islam, okay, yeah. That's something we can look at because it gives you a yardstick of what righteousness is. This society promotes evil and injustice and wickedness. But you have other knowledge that can give you that righteous yardstick. So my point is, it's deeper than just semen retention, because when you internalize righteousness, you're not even thinking about misusing the women. You're not even thinking about wasting your seed, because you're thinking about evolving as a man, as a woman. You're thinking about growing to reach that creator's level, that source of strength, when you're under that righteous code of conduct. But if you're a hypocrite and you're a liar and you're not serious, then you're not going to benefit from the powers that you can gain.
So would you call yourself a hypocrite for relapsing?
No, sir. Because it was something I did intentionally.
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So if I intentionally have sex but hold my nut in, you want to tell me that is not semen retention? Because this is how I practice
Wait,
my
say
semen
that again?
retention.
Say that again.
Oh yeah. If you want to tell me if I have sex, but make sure that I do not ejaculate, because the definition on Google terms of semen retention means that to hold your nut in. It doesn't matter if you're having sex or not. So you want to tell me that that's not semen retention still? Even if I'm telling you, like, yo, I had sex with her last night, but I did not bust any nut at all. I made sure I practice self-discipline even more.
Is that your
because
wife? Is that your wife that you had sex with?
I'm talking hypothetically.
Okay, well,
I'm just talking hypothetically.
Well, yeah, you
Like,
misused her. That's the point. You misused the woman that you had sex with. Because that's
if you just said for a scientific purpose. My scientific purpose is to connect with my muscle in that way so that I can have the discipline to stop myself.
Yeah.
So that is a scientific purpose.
You want to take
for
your
me.
mind off. You got to take your mind completely off of it. That's the whole point. You can't
That's
even
what
think
you do.
about sex.
That's what you listen. I'm not trying to tell nobody what they have to do at home and none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, for me, it's all about making myself happy. Honestly, I live longer. I live better. My people around me feels my energy once I'm happy. So fuck a semen retention. Fuck a whatever. Fuck a pre-workout. Fuck a vegan diet. Fuck a 1 meal a day. Fuck a any special thing what anybody else want to do. You gotta figure out your own shit. I love you, bro, but you sound like a hypocrite by saying that, yo, if you do it, you are a hypocrite. But if I do it for scientific purposes, that's not a problem.
The point is misuse of the woman. That's what I was saying. That's
But
misuse.
listen.
I'm not talking about the woman. I'm talking about you masturbating.
Let me talk now. Do you know that you are also participating in misusing the woman by watching porn?
Yeah.
Because she is already. That's even the most highest state. It's like fucking a stripper or a prostitute, because she gets paid to
All
just
of
fuck.
it is bad. All of it is bad.
So
bro. All of it is
so
bad.
Why do you have to watch porn? Why you can't just activate those illustrations or those senses in your head to feel that
even
energy.
if you don't watch porn, even if you just imagine it without watching it, that's still bad because you're bowing down to that desire. That's the point. Don't bow to
that
it.
desire can lead to a baby.
Yeah, but
That desire that you bow down to can lead to.
we have too many broken
and
homes.
Obama was someone's child.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. We have so many broken homes, but yeah, we do have
we
an
got to
Obamas.
be committed with our women, though.
We do have a Bam Bam here. I don't know if his my mom didn't plan me, bro. But I'm head strong as shit.
I feel
you feel me? Bowing down. Thank Lord my mom bowed down to bless me with this presence.
Sex is a
Right.
And
beautiful
because I'm
thing.
happy.
But God created you. God created you. Your mother just brought you here, but God.
I'm not
made
going into the gist of how I got here. My mom
Yeah.
got me here. You feel me? Because she bowed down. That was the
But your
topic
father played a
in
role
that time.
too. His seed played a role.
He bowed down too. And I'm here. Thank the Lord. So, do not think, yo, because he's doing it is the best thing. Or because he's doing it is the best thing. Figure out what the fuck you can do to make yourself happy. Look at these ladies right here. They wear what the fuck they want to wear to make themselves happy. Right, ladies? You feel me? So you got to do the same thing. Apply that
But we
same
gotta
shit with
spread the
everything
knowledge.
in your life.
We got to spread the knowledge
Everything,
too, and
period.
uplift our people, spread the knowledge, and we can speak from our own experiences and personal experiences. But the best thing is that we mean well, that we genuine, and that we spread
Yes.
that knowledge properly.
Yes.
That's the main thing.
It's all love,
because
guys.
you can do 1,000 different things, but that don't mean it's benefiting you or good for you.
And-
Also,
but hold
and
on,
also,
time
you could
out.
be happy too, but that don't mean it's the right thing.
Exactly.
For real,
Time out. But
For
that's the
real,
thing,
for real.
though. That's why I said what is right and what is wrong. Because a rapist would think that when he's raping someone, he's right.
That's
But
not-
guess what?
Exactly.
Y'all said it's not right, but you heard what I just said, right? The rapist thinks that he's right.
Because that's his low frequency. That's his
That doesn't
low.
exactly.
Yeah.
So what is right and what is wrong? You might think something is right, and someone else like you or him
But that's
would
not
say that's
opinionated.
wrong.
It's a law. It's not an opinion.
No one has that
the
law,
law.
bro.
It's in the
No
universe.
one has no. Where's
Fuck
that
the law.
universe written down?
Fuck
Nobody
the law.
can read this shit.
There's
So
people-
everyone can follow by something
Nah.
that's not even fucking
Nah.
written or known or exchanged or passed down, bro. So you can't expect everybody to understand, bro.
We got to teach them. We got to teach them.
But your law and my law is different, even though we have the same type of frequencies.
It's one law. It's not different laws.
Listen,
I don't even know what you're talking about with the law.
We can go about this all day, but
I don't
it's just
know.
common
Universal
sense.
law.
If you're 3,000 pounds and you can't fucking walk, if you tell me that's right and you're happy with that, you
Fuck
can
that.
say
Fuck
that's
that.
right.
That's a good
No.
example.
Let's get standing.
It's
Let's
obvious.
get standing.
That's
It's
just
real
obvious.
life. No,
Obvious
real
shit.
life. Real life. Real life. We was at the fucking park. I'm in the beach. How many people asked us to muscle up?
Ask what?
How I can't muscle up? Blah blah blah. Guess what? I accidentally muscle up. Why? Because I was working too hard. The fuck are you doing at home? Just work hard. Whatever you want. Just work hard. Work hard. You want a muscle up? Go do 50 pull-ups straight every day. And when I say straight, I mean unbroken. Don't get off that bar till you finish 50. Then guess what? You're going to be doing 1,000 incredible muscle ups and you're going to be looking better than him and me.
That's gonna be tough.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just going back to I'm talking about, like what's right and what's wrong. Like the obvious.
about right, what
the
people
fucking
right and wrong
obvious.
is,
You
man.
can't be raping people and thinking that shit is right. Like,
I'm not but you're going down into your feelings because I'm not sitting here talking about if that rapist is right or wrong, bro. I'm telling you,
The law.
I'm telling you, in his head, in that moment when he's fucking up, obviously, because it is a law to not do that. But he's still doing it, bro. And he thinks that in that moment, it's okay. So you can't sit here and tell me everything that you want to tell me about right and expect me to be like, yo, that's right. You grow your child on that same aspect. As your child grows up, they get to a certain age, they be like, yo, mom, you don't smoke. Guess what? I smoke.
Let's just not make excuses for our downfalls and weaknesses. Let's strengthen our
Be
weaknesses.
happy. Make
Let's
yourself happy.
Strengthen
man.
your weaknesses. Strengthen your
Yes.
weaknesses.
Strengthen
on
all your
every
weaknesses.
level.
Yes.
that's it.
That is true.
And
Shout out to my brothers out here.
Yeah.
I'm fucking lit up. We turned up. We getting kicked out the spot. My guy, shout out to my guy right here. He like, yo, we gotta wrap it up now.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna finish.
Yo, guys, listen, discipline is very important. This is why you need to practice discipline so that you can level up. No matter what. It's so simple as that. You need to level up, start discipline. How? Stop focusing on other things that's not a part of your goals. Feel me? Whatever your goal is, you said, I need to get my phone. I'm not gonna from here to get in my phone, stopping, yo, bam, how you doing? Yo, Ripper, what's going? Nah, I'm gonna get my phone. So same thing applies if you want to get money, if you want to get a workout, if you want to get anything in life. Work hard for it. Don't look at nobody else and say, yo, they got it. Oh, no. Or even envy it. It doesn't make any sense.
Weakness.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's weakness or strength.
Strengthen your weakness.
It doesn't even matter. All that matters is you being happy, because you will live longer. That's it.
Submit to God. Do what God has said. That's the most important. Because you can be deviating and be happy.
My thing is, forget being happy. Be aware. That's it. Like, be aware. That's what I can really say. Like, because the things that make you happy could be fucking killing you too. Yeah. So just be aware of what your true happiness is. You know what I mean? And just live, actually. Fucking live. You know, this is where we live, and treat it right. That's why they say semen retention, all of that shit. Know how to have control. Semen retention can take over you too. If you don't have control over semen retention, it becomes a problem.
And that's why takes over you.
Yeah. And that's why I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, that's why you have to go into the scientific purpose.
Yeah.
Of
that relapse. I can't agree with that, brother. I can't. You would have been better off doing 20 more years of just holding it in,
or just going to have sex with a woman.
Yeah, or having sex with a woman. Yeah. With a sexual, because the intentions is actually better.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Master your weaknesses. Master your low desires.
Yeah.
We get kicked out of here.
I still give you 100% respect.
Like, don't stop doing that. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm living it.
You know me? We out here. Let's go.